The ruins of ancient Athens stand as a testament to one of history's most influential civilizations. The legacy of this once great city echoes through millennia, shaping our world in profound ways. From the invention of democracy to groundbreaking advancements in philosophy, art, and architecture, Athens' impact on Western civilization is undeniable. Even today, the remnants of this ancient city offer a glimpse into a society that prized knowledge, creativity, and civic engagement. The iconic Parthenon, perched atop the Acropolis, serves as a powerful symbol of Athenian ambition and achievement. This architectural marvel, dedicated to the goddess Athena, reflects the city's devotion to its patron and its pursuit of aesthetic perfection. The legacy of Athenian art extends far beyond its physical structures. The plays of Sophocles and Euripides, the philosophical inquiries of Socrates and Plato, these intellectual contributions continue to resonate, sparking debate and inspiring thought centuries later. The echoes of Athenian democracy can be felt in the halls of governments across the globe. The idea that ordinary citizens should have a voice in their own governance, a radical notion in antiquity, found fertile ground in Athens. This revolutionary system of government, where power rested in the hands of the people, laid the groundwork for modern democratic principles. However, the story of Athens is not merely one of triumph and innovation. It is also a tale of ambition, conflict, and ultimately, decline. By examining the factors that led to both the rise and fall of this ancient power, we gain valuable insights into the complexities of human civilization. Join us as we embark on a journey through time, exploring the captivating story of ancient Athens. Athens, once a modest city-state, emerged from monarchy's shadows. Ruled by kings, its early history set the stage for societal shifts. As Athens grew, so did tensions between rulers and populace. This unrest paved the way for radical transformation. Enter Cleisthenes, a visionary statesman. In 508 BCE, he reformed governance, birthing democracy. Power shifted to the people, a radical experiment. The assembly allowed every citizen to voice opinions and vote. This civic engagement fostered collective responsibility. The assembly debated war, peace, law, and justice. Athenian democracy marked a turning point for Western civilization. Democracy's foundation led to growth, innovation, and cultural flourishing. Before democracy, Athenian society was far from egalitarian. Power rested with a small group of aristocratic families. Ordinary citizens faced hardship and inequality. Growing disparity created simmering discontent. The rule of law was largely absent. Justice was often arbitrary, favoring the powerful. This fueled a sense of injustice, setting the stage for change. From the cauldron of social unrest emerged Cleisthenes, a visionary statesman. Born into a prominent aristocratic family, Cleisthenes aligned himself with the common man. He envisioned a different path for Athens, where power flowed from the people. True stability lay in harnessing the collective will of the citizenry. By empowering ordinary Athenians, he fostered unity and shared purpose. His reforms transformed the relationship between the governed and the government. In 508 BCE, Cleisthenes' bold reforms laid the groundwork for Athenian democracy. He reorganized society, breaking down traditional power structures. Instituting 10 tribes, he ensured balanced political power. Cleisthenes' reforms emphasized inclusivity and civic participation. Every Athenian citizen had a valuable role in governance. This radical notion propelled Athens to greatness. Section 3. The Athenian Assembly. Giving voice to the citizenry. Cleisthenes' vision for a more equitable Athens lay in the assembly, open to all male citizens. This direct democracy empowered Athenians to shape their city's future. The assembly was the heart of Athenian democracy, where ideas were debated and decisions made. Skilled orators swayed public opinion with their eloquence. Cleisthenes introduced ostracism to keep power in the hands of the people. The assembly stood as a beacon of democracy, embodying equality and freedom of speech. Section 1. The Age of Pericles, a visionary leader. Athens' transformation into a beacon of civilization required a visionary leader. Pericles, a statesman, orator, and general, led Athens to its zenith. Under his leadership, Athens experienced unprecedented prosperity and cultural flourishing. Pericles promoted education and civic duty, ensuring an informed and engaged citizenry. His vision transformed Athens into a model polis, a shining example of democratic governance. Section 2. A flourishing of arts and ideas. Under Pericles' leadership, Athens became a vibrant hub of artistic and intellectual exploration. The city attracted philosophers, playwrights, sculptors, and architects who shaped Western civilization. Theater thrived, with playwrights like Sophocles and Aristophanes exploring human themes. Philosophy flourished with Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle questioning reality and ethics. Sculptors like Phidias achieved realism, celebrating the human form. Athenian pottery, adorned with intricate scenes, became prized throughout the Mediterranean. Section 3. Architectural Wonders, a testament to Athenian ambition. The Parthenon, dedicated to Athena, stands as a testament to Athens' wealth, ambition, and artistic vision. Perched atop the Acropolis, its harmonious proportions and intricate sculptures captivate viewers. Designed by Ictinus and Callicrates, the Parthenon's Doric columns convey strength and permanence. Its friezes depict scenes from Greek mythology and Athenian history, showcasing artistry and skill. The Parthenon symbolized Athenian power, wealth, and cultural supremacy. Section 1. A League of Defense, uniting against a common enemy. The rise of Athenian power extended far beyond its cultural achievements. In the wake of the Persian Wars, Athens found itself in a leadership role among its Hellenic neighbors. The need for collective defense against Persian aggression led to the formation of the Delian League in 478 BCE. Athens, with its powerful navy, emerged as the natural leader of this alliance. The League's treasury was initially housed on Delos, symbolizing a voluntary association of equals. Each member state contributed ships or funds to the League's defense. Athens patrolled the Aegean Sea, suppressing piracy and protecting trade routes. The Delian League proved effective, driving back Persian forces and securing the Aegean Sea. The success of the League brought a surge in Athenian prestige and influence. Section 2. The transformation of the League, from alliance to empire. As Athenian power grew, so did its ambitions. What began as a defensive alliance morphed into Athenian imperialism. Athens exerted increasing control over its allies, dictating policies and demanding larger contributions. City-states that questioned Athenian dominance faced swift retribution. The Athenian navy enforced compliance, consolidating control. The League's treasury was moved to Athens, giving it direct control over finances. Athens imposed its laws and governance on its allies. Athenian officials ruled with an iron fist, stifling political life in allied cities. The transformation from alliance to empire was complete, with Athens at the helm. The rise of Athenian power did not go unchallenged. Many city-states chafed under Athenian rule. Sparta, a powerful city-state, viewed Athens' growing power with suspicion. The Spartans resented Athenian interference and feared for their own dominance. As Athenian power grew, so did its enemies. City-states saw Athens as a bully, exploiting their resources. The ideals of the Delian League were twisted into Athenian aggression. Resentment towards Athens created a volatile political climate. Alliances shifted, and old grudges resurfaced. The stage was set for the Peloponnesian War, a clash between Athens and Sparta. By the mid-5th century BCE, the Greek world was on a knife's edge. Athenian power and its grip on allies sowed resentment. Sparta stood poised to challenge Athenian dominance. The spark came in 431 BCE, a dispute between Athens and Corinth. Corinth, a Spartan ally, clashed with Athens over trade routes. Athens imposed sanctions, and Corinth appealed to Sparta. The Spartan assembly declared war on Athens. The Peloponnesian War pitted Athens' naval power against Sparta's land army. The two alliances represented different visions of Greek society. The clash would determine the fate of Greece for a generation. The early years of the Peloponnesian War saw inconclusive skirmishes. Athens used its fleet to raid coastal towns and disrupt trade. Pericles withdrew the population behind Athens' walls, relying on grain reserves. Sparta sought a decisive land battle, ravaging the countryside. Pericles' strategy of restraint frustrated Spartan attempts. The war settled into a pattern of invasions and retaliatory raids. Athens' navy dominated at sea, but couldn't strike a fatal blow. Sparta's army inflicted damage, but couldn't break Athens' defenses. Both sides faced mounting casualties and economic hardship. Acts of brutality, like the Athenian siege of Mytilene, shocked the Greek world. As the war entered its second decade, a deadly plague emerged. In 430 BCE, an epidemic swept through Athens, killing a third of its population. The loss of Pericles and the plague's impact dealt a severe blow to Athens. The city was gripped by fear and despair. The plague marked a turning point, undermining Athenian strength. New leaders like Cleon and Alcibiades pursued personal ambition. The Athenian assembly became prone to rash decisions. The war spread beyond the Greek mainland, engulfing the Aegean Sea and Sicily. The conflict tested Greek endurance and threatened to consume civilization. The Peloponnesian War had become a struggle for survival. Desperation gripped Athenian leadership as the war dragged on. Amidst war weariness, the Sicilian expedition took shape. Alcibiades championed the plan to conquer Sicily for resources and glory. Despite reservations, the Athenian assembly approved the expedition. In 415 BCE, a massive fleet set sail for Sicily. The expedition faced poor planning and logistical challenges. Alcibiades fled into exile, leaving the expedition leaderless. Athenian forces met fierce resistance and were bogged down in a siege. The Sicilian expedition ended in disaster, with the fleet decimated. The defeat shattered Athenian invincibility and emboldened enemies. The Sicilian expedition ended in catastrophe. The Athenian fleet was decimated, and thousands of soldiers perished. News of the defeat sent shockwaves through Athens. The city was gripped by panic and despair. Despite the odds, Athenians resolved to fight on. In 404 BCE, Athens surrendered to Sparta. The terms were harsh: fleet stripped, walls demolished, empire dissolved. The democracy was replaced by a Spartan-backed oligarchy. The fall of Athens marked the end of an era. The Peloponnesian War left Greece exhausted and divided. The fall of Athens was a tragedy, a reminder of power's fragility. The city lay humbled, its empire shattered. Yet Athens' legacy rose again, shaping Western civilization. Athenian ideas continued to resonate. The plays of Sophocles and Euripides inspired generations. The philosophical inquiries of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle spread. The concept of democracy found fertile ground in later reformers. The Athenian assembly served as a model for future governments. Athens's fall was a cautionary tale of hubris and ambition. The Athenian Empire crumbled, a testament to the power of resistance. As we stand amidst the ruins of ancient Athens, we are reminded that the arc of history is long and unpredictable. Civilizations rise and fall, empires crumble, and even the most enduring monuments eventually succumb to the ravages of time. Yet the human spirit, with its capacity for innovation, creativity, and resilience, endures. The story of Athens is a testament to the enduring power of ideas. While Athenian military might prove fleeting, the city's intellectual and artistic contributions continue to shape our world. The principles of democracy, nurtured in the Athenian assembly, remain a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration for those who strive for a more just and equitable world. However, the fall of Athens also serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that power, unchecked, can corrupt even the most enlightened societies. The Athenian Empire, built on the exploitation of its allies, sowed the seeds of its own destruction. This sobering lesson reminds us that true strength lies not in military might or territorial conquest, but in the pursuit of justice, equality, and the common good. The ruins of ancient Athens stand as a poignant reminder of the complexities of human history, its triumphs and tragedies, its moments of brilliance and its periods of darkness. As we reflect on the legacy of this once great city, we are challenged to learn from its mistakes, to celebrate its achievements, and to strive to build a world where the ideals of democracy, reason, and human flourishing, first nurtured in the shadow of the Acropolis, continue to guide our path.